Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to laugh out loud? Please welcome to the stage your Emcee for this half, Chris Schmutz! Welcome to Laugh Out Loud! You are beautiful. But you know, before we get this show started, I need to make an apology. On behalf of Laugh Out Loud, I'm sorry we're having this show in the Crabtree tonight. We tried to book the conference center in Salt Lake City, but they told us they're busy with something else. I don't know what that could have been, but yeah. No, by show of hands, how many of you watched at least part of women's conference before coming tonight? Oh, give yourselves a hand! Way to have your priorities in the right place. And I mean, I understand it was ladies' night there, right? They let you in for free? Yeah, you can thank Laugh Out Loud for that. Not that we had anything to do with it, but you can thank us if you want to. That would be just fine. And you know, you may have noticed that the show started at 8:30. We deliberately scheduled it so you would not have to choose between women's conference and Laugh Out Loud. That's a good thing, right? Because the hardest choices in life are between two good things. I mean, it would be making you choose between a deep, rich, spiritual experience and women's conference. And we could not make you make that choice. It would not be fair. No way. We love you too much to see you make that choice. But I really do love conference. And by show of hands, how many of you have been to a live conference session before? Yeah, so you know it's a special experience. And I mean, everything about it is special. Even the protesters. And I mean that. We're supposed to love everybody. And I really have to hand it to the protesters. Nobody can wave a sign with such passion and conviction, aside from maybe the Little Caesars Hot Dog Pizza dancers. It's this close, but the pizza dancers are so persuasive. I don't know how they do it. Okay, but you didn't come here to listen to me. You came here for an improv show, right? So let me get this out here for a pack of fruit snacks. Will somebody please explain what improv is to us who's been to an improv show before? Yeah, you way back there. You raised your hand first.
You gotta share.
Congratulations on the first pack of fruit snacks of the night. Tell us what improv is, please, sir.
Yeah, it's when you're just making stuff up from the bottom of your heart.
That is so true. Everybody give him a hand. What a great way to put it. Improv is from the hot heart, gosh darn it. And you know what? Tonight's going to be a great show, and I can say that because it's going to be based on your suggestions. And I have a special feeling about this audience, but even the best audience needs to warm up. So let's practice giving suggestions. Go ahead and shout out your favorite color. We'll start with an easy one. Oh, hear the mighty roar of suggestions. Very good, very good. For the second one, let me hear your favorite piece of advice you received as a child.
Star Wars! What's that?
I heard Star Wars as advice, and that's actually very good advice. You better believe it. And for the last one, what is your favorite sin to commit when no one is looking? Silence is correct. Good job. Dang it. Okay, so we gotta welcome in our players, and I also need to teach you how to applaud from the bottom of your heart, since we'll be performing from the bottom of our hearts. So we're gonna do a 3-level applaud, and when you get to the 3rd level, you gotta give it all you got, and that's gonna call out our players, okay? So for the 1st level, this is just a very gentle applaud. Your EFY, the speaker, said what you're pretty sure is false doctrine, but you don't want to be confused about it. Okay, yeah. And now a medium applaud. Yeah, and then my cousin's ballet recital, she fell over, but we want to be supportive. And for the last applaud, oh my gosh! Without further ado, let's get to know our players. Please say your name and pass the mic.
Joshua.
Jason.
Scott.
Sam. Also Jason. Alan. All right, let's give it up for our players. And without further ado, let's play our first game. For this game, when I say players to the front, I want to hear everybody give your number 10 applause. All the players, please come to the front. All right. This is the game of nothing but the truth. Now, we have assembled for you tonight a panel of the world's foremost experts on whatever the heck you want to know about. So, I'm sure there's something you've been dying to learn more about, whether it's lint or raspberries. Shout out, let's have this third of the room. Shout out something you've been dying to know more about. Did you say simians?
Minions.
Oh, minions. Okay. Whittling? That could be taken the wrong way, I'm afraid, so we're gonna have to do it. Oh, Skittles. Skittles is your suggestion, players. Let's learn all about Skittles. Are you ready?
Yes! Guys, have you ever tasted an actual rainbow? Nothing like a freaking candy. They've been lying to you for years, and I'm going to explain to you what the heck went wrong. First of all, there's no such thing as an indigo Skittle, and that's in the rainbow. What does indigo taste like? Not Skittles.
It's about keeping the dream alive.
Oh, sustained.
Now you see, there are many children in this audience and in the world, and the biggest, most important thing. Children where?
Oh, sustained, I would say.
I like to go to parties, and when I see a big bowl of M&Ms, I take out my trusty pack of Skittles and rip it open and pour it out. This man is not trustworthy.
Sustained, I don't want him putting Skittles in my M&Ms.
See, my problem with tasting the rainbow is I can already do that with Lucky Charms. So when I try to do that and do Skittles, it's like...
Objection! They're all part of the government's plan to enslave us!
At last, sustained.
When you eat the Skittles, they're in your head!
Objection! No, in your mouth and then your stomach.
Correct, sustained.
You're just a slave!
Sometimes I see a big bowl of Cheez-Its, I put cheese nips in there.
Invites you to parties.
Oh, sustained. I'm sorry, Sam. It's true.
Little do you know that rainbows actually taste like a little bit of cool mint.
Don't speak down to our audience.
Overruled. I think they understand.
I don't have to speak down to them to educate them. It's okay. Mint is...
Objection! The government isn't giving us the education we deserve!
Oh, true. Sustained.
They should be telling us about the lizard people! They're everywhere! They eat the Skittles!
Objection! If they're lizards, then aren't they not people?
Oh, true.
Everyone knows that the system of any stable government is Skittles. Since we left the gold standard in 19-whatever.
Objection! I have a confession. I'm a lizard man.
All right. Now, real quick, I'd like to give a shout out for Gabriel Golding for providing tonight's whistle. I kind of feel like a shaman summoning a spirit whenever I use it, so I am grateful by it, golly. Our next game is a little game called DVD, and for this game, I need Lyons, Scott, and Josh to the front. Now, at Laugh Out Loud, we care enough about you to steal bootleg movies that have never been revealed to the public, and we're about to perform one for you right now. So for this little game, I need a suggestion from you. Why don't we have the back half of the audience give me a suggestion for a DVD that's probably never going to be released in real life.
Finance.
The Minty Mustache. The belly button effects.
The Minty Mustache. Maybe I'm biased, but the Minty Mustache spoke to my heart. So, players, your suggestion is the Minty Mustache. Are you ready to perform?
Yes!
It is out there.
Here it is. The Minty Mustache. Carve it out of this one.
What did you do with my partner? too.
You know, let's fast forward to see what he did with her partner. I want to know. Play normal speed. Play normal speed. Button got
There
stuck
you
on
are!
the
How could you leave me back there? I trusted you!
You're his partner?
There's a lot to explain here.
And I want to hear the explanation in Russian.
Alexei!
Vladimir!
Alexei!
Pushka Malka Zasudin! До свидания, Anastasia!
Let's skip ahead to the scene where someone is lost in a dramatic way.
I'll never let go! Vladimir!
Would you please let go?
No! Just fall down! And be like, oh!
He was lost.
No!
Wow, this is dramatic. I didn't think there was actually...
We'll have to go on without him.
You were talking to me, right?
Yeah! Okay. You're just standing over there.
Well,
Hey guys,
You were lost!
I know!
Well, you were dead!
Isn't it amazing?
Director's commentary.
Well, you see, we didn't have the budget for CGI, so all of the effects were practical. In this next scene where we had to saw off one of the actor's legs, that is his real leg that you're seeing. Blood is all completely real. We had to take a couple takes, though, so that's why he's missing both legs. I figured that the audience was willing to give...
I'm tired of the commentary. Let's skip ahead to the climax of the movie.
It's okay. I understand. You've got a new partner now. You don't need me anymore.
well, he's faster, so I mean...
I have a glandular condition.
Oh, don't talk to me about conditions!
Listen, new partner.
Oh, you're a man now.
You know, after coming home from the spiritual high of women's conference, I can't think of a better postlude than a stirring Irish drinking jig. Let's play Irish drinking song for this game. I need Sam, Alan, Josh, and Lyons to the front. All right. Now, they're going to sing for you a song about a life event of your choosing. Let's get a suggestion from the front half of the audience. We did the back half last time. An event that's likely to happen to you before age 25. Getting dumped. Getting dumped is a great song. Getting dumped. Dumped. D-U-M-P-E-D. Take that as you will. Players, are you ready?
Yes! I had myself a bonny lass.
She was really neat.
I was in love with her.
She always let me choose my seats.
But then she went and dumped me.
How could she?
So I ate some ice cream.
Because she was such a bee.
I got over it.
How about that?
It was devastating.
And then she killed my cat.
I didn't know anybody did that.
What a cruel lass.
It was bleeding on the floor.
And why did you call the cops?
Because she stole my heart.
And then she went to prison and ripped it apart. She escaped from there.
Where she was hunted.
Then they found her in a bunted.
Moral of the story is,
Don't date at all
It never works out.
when a stranger calls.
to stay indoors every day.
Then your heart gets broken.
Just play video games.
I am a token. Oh,
Beautiful. You know, they say comedy is truth. I don't know how close to home that hit for some of you, but...
I was obviously talking about a honeybee because she was so sweet.
Yeah, what did you think he said? Yeah, okay. Well,
Dirty minds.
okay. Well, on that note, let's move on to another little favorite game of mine. I need Scott and Alan to come to the front, please. This is an old favorite called Split Environments. So we need to send our players out into the hall. Get out of here. Bye. Don't worry, we'll call them back in when you want them. And wait for the door to close so they can't hear anything we say. Closed! Okay, so for this game, we are going to give each of our players a different location. They're going to live in this world and interact, and eventually they're going to have to guess where the other person is. So, for the suggestion for our first location, we will do this half of the room. Please shout out a suggestion for a place that you've always wanted to go on a field trip. Atlantis is pretty darn good. We're going to go with Atlantis. And from the other half of the room, let's get a suggestion for a place with a lot of excitement and action. Wait, what did you all laugh at? What's it? UVU? That's pretty good. Okay. It's not beneath our dignity to make fun of UVU. So, on the count of 3, we are going to call in our players with a loud cheer. 1, 2, 3. We just proved they couldn't hear what we were saying. Don't worry, he knows where it is, probably. Okay, players, are you ready?
Yes.
Yes. Bro.
The gates have been sealed for nearly a century. How did you...
That's why I go here, because the other ones, yeah, they don't let you in.
There's been another one. Like us.
Well, yeah.
We didn't know.
No, we know all about it. That's why we don't shut up.
How come you haven't come sooner?
Dude, because I'm more free here, so it's like... Come on, let's go in that tube thing that looks like those hamster tunnels.
No, that is an ancient secret. We must not enter the tombs.
No, dude, we just got, like, recognized, like, 10 years ago. It's fine.
You mustn't just... Well, okay.
Come on, sit down.
How do you know our language?
I at least passed enough classes for that.
Checks out, I guess.
Don't you wish you could grow this, you know?
You see, being stuck here in such a humid environment, our facial hair doesn't grow. Plus the inbreeding. Come on, it had to have happened.
I don't read much of the scriptures, man.
You must, if you're going to become part of our culture, you must be cultured in the scriptures of the ancient ones that sent us down here in the first place.
My parents are not that old.
Mine are.
Okay, Alan, do you know where you are?
UBU?
Fox, do you know where you are?
Neophyte pyramid.
Okay, gotta give him some more, Alan.
Well, we don't study much, but let's do it a little. Come on.
Look, we're going to have to find a way to raise the people again so that we can study yours.
This is really hard class, man.
Last city.
Yeah.
Yes. I thought that's why you came here.
I came to get a piece of paper that says I can have a job.
We haven't had paper since the flood. What is? I don't even know what it's called. The descent. Since the descent.
Right.
Scott, where are you?
Something biblical.
Where is your submersible? That is how you got here, yes? Take me with you. I'm tired of the elders.
Yeah, Atlantis sucks.
Okay, very good, very good. We do love you, by the way, but it's just too easy. Okay. So, sorry, Jason. Yeah, for the next game, let's get Sam, Jason, and Scott to the front. This game is a gem, an improv classic from the annals of history called Alphabet Soup. So in this game, each of our players is going to have to start his next sentence with the consecutive letter of the alphabet. It will make sense as we go along, but we just need a letter to start off. Shout out your favorite letter. I'm hearing a lot of J's. J is your suggestion, and we also need a suggestion for their scene. So from this half of the audience, let's get a suggestion for something that you wouldn't want for Christmas.
Sauce.
Jelly. Jelly's good. Who wishes for jelly for Christmas? Come on, you get it for free from your neighbors. So, players, your suggestion is jelly, and your letter is J. How convenient. Are you ready?
Yes! Jeffrey, welcome to your first day at PB&J and nothing but. Know that I'm so excited for this. Let me tell you, you're gonna love working on the PB&J counter.
Mike, thanks so much for giving me this job.
Now!
Oh, I remember. 2 separate knives.
Please, a customer approaches.
Quaintly, will you bequeath me with a PB&J?
Regal, this one.
Sure!
Tell me what you like, I can get it for you.
Velvet jelly.
Whoa.
Xylophone music with the sandwich.
Here you
You are quite quick at this. Zounds, I am astounded. Astounded zounds.
Anything for the customer, just enjoy it.
Butts! This tastes like butts! Crap!
Look into it so we can fix this for you.
Everything's gonna be okay, sir or madam.
Frankly, I'm disgusted. Oh!
Good gracious, how dare you push a woman that way?
Hello, I'm also a woman.
I didn't realize.
Just over here.
Okay. Let me have a good sandwich now.
Sandwich is over here.
Now this is a sandwich.
Okay.
Pleasant days to both of you.
Quaintly, this sandwich.
This next game is a treat. You're gonna like this. I need Josh, Sam, and Lyons to the front. You're gonna need your chairs, because this is the game of advice panel. Now, we at Laugh Out Loud have also arranged for another panel of 3 expert witnesses to answer all of your life's most pressing questions. By golly, it's so hard to get good advice these days, but you're about to get a lot of it, so buckle up. For our, first let's meet our panelists. We're going to start over here. Sir or madam, please tell us who you are.
Yes, hello. My name is Jefferson Sooth. You may recognize my name. I am quite well published. Most of the books I have written, though, have pages of cardboard instead of paper. I write for the children's market. I've written such wonderful classics as Defend This Farm, Oops, Daddy's Gone Missing, and the follow-up sequel to that, Wait, there he is, hiding under the porch like always.
Hola, my name is Lil Nino. I have had a very tragic life, and I am here to share some of those lessons with you. Gracias.
Hello, my name is Irving J. Feathersbottom. Please come with me as we explore the ever-expanding adventure that is the animal kingdom.
Okay, so let's go ahead and, you know what, I'm going to target row by row. This is scary. Your row, okay. Well, your row, who has a question they've been dying to ask for advice? Yes?
How do I train my pet squirrel?
How do you train your pet squirrel? Do you actually have a pet squirrel?
He does not.
Maybe, okay, well. But for those of us who don't have a pet squirrel, how do you train your pet in general? Would that be okay? Will that be okay? Good. Let's learn about how to train a pet squirrel. And we got another microphone. It's a Christmas miracle. Everybody.
Now, How Do I Train My Pet is actually the name of one of my favorite books that I've written. It involves the sad tale of a prison inmate who takes in a young cockroach as a pet to keep him company during his long walk down the Green Mile. And during this walk, he trains his cockroach to jump through hoops, to walk, to beg, and to crawl into the mechanisms of the electric chair, thus short-circuiting it, so he can make his final getaway in the final scene. It won the Newbery Prize for making too many children cry when their teachers read it. And of course, who can forget that wonderful line when he holds his little cockroach buddy in his hands and says, "Well, buddy, see ya."
Thank you. That was inspiring. But little Nino, I feel like you have something you need to tell us.
Gracias. My mother is an enchilada woman, and every morning she would wake me up with sunshine and tickles. And one day, she woke me up and she said, "Little Nino, is it see?" She said, "Little Nino, there are enchiladas in the kitchen for breakfast for you." I said, "Gracias, mi madre." And we started walking. But we didn't know. The new house that we had been moved into, we were living on top of a large pile of quicksand. And so, my madre, she fell through the floor into a pile of quicksand. And it spit her back out. And there she was on the kitchen floor dying. And she said, "Little Nino, come closer." I say, "See me, madre?" She said, "Little Nino, come closer." I say, "See me, madre?" She says, "Don't forget to take Bowser to puppy school." And then she died in my arms!
Oh, let's give some sympathy applause. I don't normally get emotional with Mexican food, but wow, that was touching. Mr. Iverson.
Yes, it's Irving J. Feathersbottom.
Oh, I'm sorry, I totally made up a name.
That's okay, it happens all the time. Now, when you learn about pets, there's a very important creature called the brown-tailed flying squirrel that lives in the forests of Africa. This is a wonderful animal, but the only problem that they find is that squirrels are not very good at flying. Now, when the mommy squirrel tries to teach her little baby squirrel to fly from a tree to a tree, there are many times when the baby squirrel doesn't quite do it correctly. Now, this is very difficult for the mother to watch her baby squirrel fall over and over and over and over and over and over and over. They're very tiny creatures. And they fall a lot, and then the baby squirrel hits the ground. But the baby squirrel is not deterred from his goals, and the baby squirrel climbs back up the tree and he tries again. And so, when you are the mother squirrel in this analogy of the brown-tailed flying squirrel of the southern coast of Africa, always remember that your baby squirrel may not fly the first time, but fly he will.
Did you hear that about your squirrel? Okay, throw it out the window. That's what I got out of that. All right, everybody, I'm going to open this up to the whole audience. Raise your hand. Oh, you were an eager beaver over there. I want to hear what question this could be that you're so excited to hear.
What is Victoria's secret?
What is Victoria's secret? What is she hiding from us? Okay. Well, don't answer that. They'll answer. Okay. What is Victoria's secret? Did you write a book about this? Let's learn.
It's okay. This does remind me of a story. Now, I like to think that my books help children to get through difficult times of their lives, and so I once wrote a book called Mommy's New Boyfriend. My publisher turned it down.
Now, before anybody asks me, I already checked. It's not in the Lee Library. You won't find that book there. Don't even try. What? Oh, duh. Yeah. So, Sam, Alan, and Jason, get back up to the front. Let's have another game for you. This is the game of Oscar-winning moments. So, sound guy, are we good back there? Oh, we are good. You are in for a treat. Since we're on kind of a cinematic kick and you got to watch that DVD earlier, we're going to see a movie that is worthy of an Oscar. Not that it got one, but it's worthy of one. So from this half of the room, let's get a suggestion for a movie that will finally get someone who is not Leonardo DiCaprio an Oscar. Shout out a title.
Transformers 5.
Nachooo.
What was that word? Nacho. Nacho. But I heard it was extended out there. Okay, Nacho is your suggestion. Players, are you ready?
Yes! Hey! Nacho? Is that your real name?
Yeah.
Yeah, weird parents, man.
Yeah.
Hey, look, well, this is the sweatshop.
Pretty nice. Pretty nice.
Yeah, I know, but it's how we make the shoes.
Oscar-winning moment, Alan.
The shoes. The magical shoes that make you sweat. Perfume. profusely. My father invented them before he died. Profusely. Sweating all over the floor. It backfired, you see. In those final moments when he completed the formula,
It made the floor so slippery.
so now we make these shoes in his memory.
Honor his legacy, I get it. I only hope I can live up to your dad.
Well, past him.
Right. It's not much, but it's the best I can do.
I'll try them on. Yep, it's working.
I'll try them on too. It's working.
Who told you, workers, that you could wear the shoes? I'm the boss, so I did. Ha! Haven't you heard? I just bought your entire sweatshop factory.
Oscorning moment, Sam.
I dream of a world without sweatshops. A world where children can sweat without being paid for it. Where they can climb on jungle gyms and chase each other around their jungle japes. And just sweat and throw their sweat around willy-nilly and say, hey, love is free. Why isn't our sweat? That's why I'm tearing this place down. And in its place, I will build the world's largest jungle gym. That's right, a man named James, with the nickname Jim, 50 stories high. And Jim will play with the children. He'll pick them up in his giant hands and juggle them. And they will sweat and they will know what it is like to live. But my father's dream was that all the kids could be sweaty.
Your father's dream sucks.
So? His memory. Maxwell always wanted to be thrown by a large man 50 feet in the air, times 100. How about you?
Yeah, of course.
Are you sure?
Yes. Really? Yes. Show me how to do it.
You can practice with me.
You speak of dreams. I speak of reality. Nothing will make you sweat more than lifting a 200-pound man straight above our heads and knowing that we did it together.
You're right!
This is the only way.
It is!
Let's do it.
Yeah!
Yes,